Hey, what's up guys, you got Dom back again bringing another Pokemon Showdown live, and today we're going to be playing our first UU live. Gen 7 UU is pretty much ORAS OU, I guess, with all of the non-broken new mons from Sun and Moon. It's not really much different. Like, honestly, when you play it, all that you'll really notice is that, like, I think T-Tar, Heatran, Chansey, I think the Tapus are all banned to OU, but it's not super different. I'm actually using Talonflame even though it's fallen from Grace with Gale Wings being changed, but it still works just as well. Like, just because you don't have priority doesn't mean it's not a good Pokemon anymore. It's still fast and it still hits hard as crap. The only difference is that it's not getting priority, but it's still gonna outspeed more or less everything that it comes up against. Hold on, where the heck did I put the team? Alright, here we go. So we're going to be using Toucannon today, actually. I actually wanted to be Shiny because the Shiny just looks really sick. Using Shiny Toucannon with Beak Blast, Roost, Return, and Rock Blast. Beak Blast is actually a really cool move because it's base 100, but I have max defense and almost max HP, and with Adamant it still has 303 attacks, so that's still really good, and it's actually pretty bulky. With a Beak Blast, you take a hit on the physical side, and then it burns them if you get touched while you're charging it up, and then you hit them with, you smack them with a base 100 flying type move. And it's also got Flame AMZ, just so it can charge up the Beak Blast, get burnt, and then you blast the blowing back even more. It's really cool move. I really like it. It's got Skill Link. I don't really know why. I might just give it a... Oh, for Rock Blast, that's why. And Rock Blast is just for coverage. I really wish it got maybe Bullet Seed. Wait, I think it does get Bullet Seed. In fact, I might even do that. Nah, we'll stick with Rock Blast. Piloswine is just a really good pivot. It's really good at getting up rocks and Toxic, Ice Shard, and Earthquake, just for good reliable stab coverage, pick off Landorus and everything. Earthquake hits hard, and it's just a really nice switch into things. Sharpedo is going to be Speed Boost with Psychic Fangs, Waterfall, Crunch, and Protect. Really solid late game sweeper. Conkeldurr is going to be Iron Fist with the AV, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, and Poison Jab. I might change this to Guts, but I really like Iron Fist because it's just... these moves do so much damage as long as you don't get burnt. Talonflame is going to be Banded, and then we're going to have the Delmise with Assault Vest, Anchor Shot, Power Whip, and Earthquake. Power Whip hits so hard. Look at this base 397 attack. I might change this to be a little bit more defensive just so it takes hits better, but I really like the viability of how hard this thing hits. Like, people come in on this like it's not really a threat, and they get blown back like easily to a KO by Power Whip a lot of the time. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the battle. Oh, wrong team. The battles are coming up pretty fast. UU is pretty much just as active as OU is, if not a little bit less. So I think what we can do here is just lead off with, I do have a dark type actually. I think I can lead off with, no, Sharpedo can't take any hits from Klefki, that's the only downside. So I'm pretty sure Spikes are going to get up regardless. I'm going to bring out Piloswine as my lead. I'm expecting a Magnet Rise here. Oh, he's on the balloon, so I'm just going to get up my rocks. In fact, I'll Ice Shard here, just so I can make sure that that balloon is popped next time he comes in. Let's see if he's Toxic. He probably has Magnet Rise. I'm gonna get up my rocks here though. So he doesn't have Magnet Rise and he can't really do anything to me. I'm actually just gonna go for the Earthquake here just to get some decent damage off. And then I'll go into Delmise, or Delmise, however you pronounce it. And he's gonna get his last layer of spikes up, but here I can just go for the Anchor Shot. Holy crap, I should have spent. That was a bad play. So now we can just go out into the Salazzle. If he does go out into Salazzle though, what I'm going to do is just go for Rapid Spin anyway, expecting him to Nasty Plot. Then I can bring in my Talonflame and Revenge Kill that with the Brave Bird. Because this isn't coming in again anyway. I'm really expecting the Nasty Plot here, especially because he's Balloon. So I'm just going to spin here. You'll probably Flamethrower here just because he doesn't want to risk me getting the hazards away because he works so hard to get rid of it. So he does go for Fire Blast and he does connect. Really bad play on my part. I could have easily picked off the Klefki with anything else. But we can just bring out Talonflame here and just click Brave Bird. I don't really see a downside to it. He'll probably just go into Porygon as he actually lets the Salazzle go down, so that's fine. It wasn't really that big of a threat. Like, Poison and Fire coverage, and I think the only other coverage it really gets is Dragon. That's not really the best coverage. It'll hit decently hard, I guess, but it's really not that great of a Pokemon. So he's gonna chase Flame Body, unfortunately. Let's see, what do we do here? I think maybe we go into Piloswine and get the Toxic off. Definitely my best course of action. So he's gonna go for the Thunder Wave. I don't think we'll go down to a Tri Attack. We might, it depends. Hopefully he'll stay in here. But even if he goes into like Flygon or so we are gonna live that, and are we gonna connect the Toxic? We do. Beautiful. Piloswine's gonna go down, and I think that opens up room for me to just go into probably Conkeldurr. Should be fine. Alternatively, we can go into 2 cannon and fire off a beak blast, but I want to save that for like Sharpedo or Flygon. So we'll go into Conkeldurr here and just fire off a nice crisp, maybe Poison Jab, expecting the Dhelmise to come in. I don't think he'd T-Wave me just because that doesn't really like benefit him anyway. So there's the Dhelmise. This isn't super effective, but it's going to be my best thing to hit him with, and we can always get the poison. That's always a chance. I'm going to go into Talonflame, expecting him to spin here. He does. That's fine. The rocks weren't really helping me too terribly much there anyway. But Porygon 2 is actually pretty low now. Or not pretty low, but it's within range with the Toxic to, I'm pretty sure, get to it KO'd by the Brave Bird. If he chooses to leave this in, then I get rid of that, and that's one pretty moderate threat out of the way. So Flygon's going to come in and get blown back by this Brave Bird. Goodbye, Flygon. Now Sharpedo's most likely going to be coming in here, and I don't really know what my best answer to that is. I'm actually just going to let Talonflame go down here. He might just spam Recover, which wouldn't be a bad play. So he just goes for the Thunder Wave. We should actually still outspeed this, which with the new mechanics. We're at 193. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we outspeed. Nice, and we get rid of the Porygon, and we will not go down to the we're not going to go down to the recoil as well. So Sharpedo's going to come out, and I'm not even worried about that. I'm still just going to click Brave Bird. He also has the risk of getting burnt if he does make contact with me, because we're Flame Body instead of Gale Wing, since it's not... In all honesty, Flame Body on Talonflame, now that we have to run it, you have to play Talonflame differently, but it's still super viable, because if he Waterfalls me and he gets burnt here, that's really cool. Do we get the burn? We do not, but that is fine, because we can just bring out 2 cannon now. We're not affected by this... we're not affected by the spikes, and we can just go for the Beak Blast. Going to go for the Ice Fang. Not going to knock us out. If he gets a flinch, that's going to be a little bit unfortunate, but we still have the Conkeldurr in the back. Hit him with that really nice move. Doesn't quite knock him out, but I'm still not really upset about that. And all honesty, I should have Z-moved there. I'll just Roost here if he misses. He's not going to miss, but he's still burnt, and that's pretty much a threat neutralized. And I'll bring out Conkeldurr here now, and I'm pretty sure Sharpedo just wins by clicking Crunch later. And we'll go for the Drain Punch, I guess. I'll just go for a Poison Jab. There's no reason for him to save this. And Sharpedo is gone. Goodbye! Let's make sure audio is actually being recorded. Alright, perfect. And we'll go for another Poison Jab. It's sad when a whole generation is pretty much outsped by a no-speed Conkeldurr. We bring out Sharpedo now, and there's no way possible for him to be faster than me, and we'll just click Crunch, and that will be GG. And we can move on to the next battle. So you got to see 2 cannon put in a little bit of work. If I had had max investment, then that Sharpedo definitely would have gone down. But I really like having just the 303 because it's still putting dents in things, and it's able to take the hit, so it does get the burn off. Unfortunately, the crit Ice Fang, but you saw that was a crit Ice Fang from a strong jaw Sharpedo, and it didn't knock me out. Ah, nice Wishy-Washy. I've not actually seen that. I've literally never seen that used before. At least not competitively. I have it I had it in Sun or Moon. I don't remember which one I was playing. I think I'm pretty safe to lead with probably Piloswine and get my rocks up. He doesn't have Hazard. Oh wait, he has Dhelmise. Never mind, Dhelmise. He can just go for the... I'm just gonna fire off a Toxic here in all honesty. He could go into Weezing, but I'm pretty sure he should be expecting the rocks to get up. So you're able to get that Toxic off. Flare, Thick Fat and Eviolite coming through. Like, look at those defenses. Beautiful. And we can just get up our rocks. Expecting Weezing to come in. He could have the close combat. So Wishy-Washy is actually going to come in. Interesting. So what we can do here is I think just going to Dhelmise. He might just U-turn. She just goes for the Waterfall. We eat that up very, very nicely. And I'm just going to go for an Earthquake here, expecting the Arcanine to want to come back in. He could also go into his... Weezing. That's probably a more likely play. But what would I double out into to capitalize on that? If Conk was Guts, that would be a little bit easier to deal. We do have Psychic Fang, so I just need to whittle it in all honesty. I'm just going to go for the Anchor Shot. It should do decent damage to Weezing. We are max attack. Yeah, that did some decent damage. Not bad at all. And I'll go into Talonflame here, expecting the Will-O-Wisp. So he does indeed go for that. And I'll just go right for a Brave Bird. He has no switch into this at all. Excuse me. He can go for Sludge Wave, but oh, Pain Split. Good play, good play. And I'm just going to go for it again. He's still within range of his Psychic Fangs now, and that's all I needed. That's going to take me out. Let's see. Toucannon's probably faster than him. Yeah, the only problem with this team is it's fairly slow once Talonflame is gone. But it's fine. It's working really nicely for me so far. I'm just going to go for a return. Does knock it out. Beautiful. Look at this, man. Taking lives. Toucannon to God. Hey, why am I not shiny? Oh well. It might just not be a back sprite for the shiny one yet. And I can just go for a Z. I see no reason not to just go straight for a Beak Blast in all honesty. I don't know if it still does the Beak Blast thing. Okay, so he sets up an SD in my face for some reason. It's gonna take him down to 1%. Oh my gosh. And I guess I have to go for the Rock Blast and hope I hit. Alternatively, I could just waste my Z move to make sure I do hit. Use power of 1. We'll go for Rock Blast. Hopefully we don't miss. Beautiful. Dhelmise is gone. And those rocks are there to stay. So he left, and we'll claim victory and grab another one. I'm just going to mod join just because I hate when people leave and then come back and leave and come back. It's just pretty annoying. Oh yeah, they changed the freaking command for this. Mod join sync, I think it is. There you go. Alright, we'll grab another one. Kind of time we're looking at. 11 minutes and 19 seconds. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, beautiful. Toucannon puts in a lot of work here against Dragonite and Venusaur, as well as even Blissey, kind of, and Conkeldurr. So I'll keep that in the back. It's a really good mon here. Let's see. So he actually came back. What a douche. So this is where I'm going to use Supersonic Sky Strike. I'm going to charge that up. I should not go down to a waterfall. Holy crap. So he's got the Figgy. What's Figgy Bear? I've never seen that before. I'm just going to go for the Beak Blast again, though. And here I think we can lead off. This is really frustrating because I didn't want to have to do this. I guess we can lead with Talonflame pretty safely. He's going to lead with Zard. I'm just going to go right for a U-turn, I think. He shouldn't leave this in. So he's going to go for an Earthquake, which isn't going to touch me, and then we go for a Beak Blast, and I'm just going to go for another Beak Blast here. I should have just gone for a turn because it would have knocked him out of the schooling form, but he gets burnt there and gets knocked out anyway. It's fine. And back to this battle. So he's going to stay in and Mega Evolve. Let's see, what's my best switch into this? Probably Piloswine in all honesty. It's not really, I mean, I want to keep this for Dragonite though, that's the thing. Might have to sack Toucannon or Dhelmise. They're not really doing too much here. Let's sack Dhelmise. So Drampa's going to come out over here, and I'm just going to go for a return. Do as much damage as possible to it. He's going to get the Berserk boost, unfortunately, and Energy Ball is going to knock us out. We'll come back over here. Dhelmise does go down. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I really thought he was going to leave. I should have just been patient, I guess, or paused it. But, you know, you live and you learn. I think Conk is totally safe to come out here and just go right for a Thunder Punch. He'll probably just go into his Venusaur. But we know it's not Mega Venusaur, so it's not going to be too big of a problem. I think Sharpedo can just come out here. And, oh, no, I want to keep that safe for the... yeah, he's going to forfeit there, so GG. Yeah, we eat that up, and we should be able to knock this out with this Thunder Punch. Beautiful. Zardwhite is gone. That is a huge strike gone already. Chandelier is going to come out. We don't have too great of a switch into this, but I really want to keep this in the back for the Blissey. Piloswine's probably going to be my best switch into this, in all honesty. I really want to keep Talonflame just because it puts in a lot of work as well. Let's see, Piloswine or Talonflame, because this is really my only Dragonite counter. Yeah, we'll go Talonflame, because we still have the Toucannon to do the same thing Talonflame would have to Venusaur and the Conkeldurr. And we can just go right for a Brave Bird. He might be Scarfed, which would be unfortunate, but he still has the chance to miss. And we can actually just go for a Flare Blitz in all honesty, because it's Sun Boosted. No, he's got Flash Fire. I have to click Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so he is Scarfed, unfortunately. So what that means we're going to have to do is bring out Sharpedo, I think. Yeah. We bring out Sharpedo and we click Crunch, I guess. No, I think it's just safer to protect, because once the sun is gone, then it's not as big of a threat. See? Because he was just going to go for the attack. It was a good play on his part. And we can just go for a Crunch now. In fact, I could even probably Mega Evolve and attempt to sweep, but we really need Rock or something up for the Dragonite. I'm just going to go for the Crunch. Conkeldurr is going to come out. We will go down to a Mach Punch. So I think what I'm going to do here is just go into 2 Cannon. Psychic Fangs will be able to knock that out 100% once I Mega Evolve. And we will live a Mach Punch after we Mega Evolve, but I really can't risk that. He should know about Psychic Fangs, so that's the thing. I really just need Rocks up, and then Sharpedo can sweep, I believe. Because that, does it? Yeah, Dragonite has E-Speed and Pokebank. In fact, maybe it's probably even safer to go into Conkeldurr here, just because I'm pretty sure that Sharpedo can handle it. I kind of want to keep 2. Yeah, we'll go 2 Cannon here. Because he's got to be going, like, he can't risk not going for the. Okay, he goes right for a Thunder Punch. Fair enough. I'm just gonna use my Z move now. Go right for this. Knock this Conkeldurr out. So he actually lets Blissey get hit, so that's pretty cool. Nice. And I'm expecting Blissey to try to get Rocks up, so I'm just going to go right for a return. It's not going to knock him out, but it's going to do a decent dent to where he's going to have to probably soft boiled. So in fact, it's probably even smarter to go hard into my Piloswine and get my Rocks up here, because this is a really nice opportunity to do so. Kind of mad I wasted the Flying AMZ there, though. It's not a waste per se, but it's not going to do enough to Blissey now. Return definitely won't knock it out. Again, if I was max invested, it would have done a lot more. But look how well I took a Thunder Punch from what was most likely a Sheer Force or Iron Fist Conkeldurr. He could have just been AV Guts, but still. You saw how much we took from a crit Ice Ring from a Mega Sharpedo. This thing is really, really good. Oh gosh, he's Wish Packs. That sucks. We'll just get our Rocks up though. He's gonna Seismic Toss me. Interesting. I really wish I had Anchor Shot and Toxic right now, because this thing would not have been able to touch Dhelmise. But we'll just fire off a Toxic here. He could alternatively go into Venusaur. Wouldn't be a terrible play. So I actually might want to just go for the Earthquake here. Just so I can get some damage off, so he can't just wish around for free. So when he comes back in, he's a little bit more easy to deal with. I might even want to double into Conk here. But if I go into Conk, then that invites in Venusaur. I think I have to go. I think the best play here is going Conk and then doubling into 2 Cannon on his Wish. That should work. The only thing is we're probably not faster than the Venusaur, and he can probably knock us out with the Sludge Bomb. Oh, this is really tricky. This is really, really tricky. People blowing my phone up. Just go into that text real quick. And this man is taking a long time to move. I don't know if I'll just edit out till he makes his move or whatever, or I'll pause it, but I actually had advice earlier that I should just edit stuff out, so we'll see how long it takes him to make a move, and if you guys see a big skip, then that's why. Or you might not even see this at all. I might edit that out too. It all depends. Only thing with that is that Camtasia does the audio and the video separately, so I would have to, I guess, cut the video and the audio at the same time and make sure they're synced up properly. Then again, you can't see my lips move, so there's no way for it to really be relevant, unless I'm talking about Venusaur when Blissey's obviously in front of me right now. And now I'm freaking prattling on because I'm waiting for this man to move. He only has 30 seconds left though. Really, the only thing stopping Sharpedo from sweeping right now is that Blissey is probably going to take moves a lot better than I'm wanting it to. And I'm just going to put up a calc right now, actually. Let's see, calc. Just like UU all over again when I would count on Sharpedo and then Blissey would freaking end me. Just because it can. Sharpedo, Mega Chomp, Blissey. Max defense. So Crunch is gonna do 52.5 to 61.9. I'm adamant though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's just gonna time out, so that's cool. Are we adamant though? Yeah, we were adamant, so that was gonna do 57.7 to 68.8 or 68. So we definitely needed a bit more damage on that. So let's go ahead and grab another one. Kind of time we're looking at 19 minutes and 46 seconds. I'm sorry that a lot of that was just spent sitting idle, but you know, it is what it is. that Tangrowth is going to be a problem, but having Talonflame here is really nice, and the only thing he has that can get up rocks is Metagross. And I'm pretty sure Mega Metagross is banned at OU, because I'm pretty sure it's even potentially getting suspected in OU, because it's really, really good in this metagame. I think I'm actually pretty safe to lead off with maybe Delmise or Piloswine even. I probably want to keep Piloswine for this element just because that threat is lingering there, and he can always just spin away my hazards. So let's lead off with Talonflame, I guess, because we can U-turn on any. Yeah, he's not going to want to stay in on this. He could be Scarf, but that would be really weird. I think I want to just U-turn here. If he's Scarf, then that's knowledge I have, and he got me. So with this damage, he should know that I'm banded, or just a weird set, I guess. We can bring out Delmise, because he shouldn't really have anything to touch me, and we'll just go for the Earthquake. I think he would prioritize getting up his spikes over switching out Harden and Tangrowth, and even if he does, I'm not really worried about it because I can always just go into my beak thing, because we have Roost. Toucannon, that's what it's called, my bad. Beak thing. We'll throw the timer on this man. So he's just going to Scald, going for the burn. Luckily he does not get it. It feels like Scald got nerfed because I don't see as many Scald burns lately. And I'm just going to go for Power Whip now on the Tangrowth. It stabs, so it actually still would have done more than Earthquake would have. Let's see, how do I want to play this? I think he's going to knock off my AV, which is something I don't want. And I need to preserve this. So I think, yeah, Toucannon is just a safe play, because he can't knock off my item. Beautiful. And we can just go for a Beak Blast now. If he does switch in like Metagross or something, he's not going to really appreciate taking that. If he does stay in, then he'll get burnt, and he'll either get burnt or just get a lot of damage done to him. Beautiful. So he does go into Metagross. Nice. That's clean damage. And he cannot knock me out with anything. He's probably just going to get his rocks up. So, crap, I did not mean to do that. I mean, it wasn't really going to help me that much later in the game anyway. So I guess damage is damage. And I'm just going to go for another Beak Blast. I highly doubt he's going to try to attack me, but he doesn't really have switch into this. That's the best part about it. So he's going to get burnt, and I can Roost up on the next turn and just let him die to the burn. This is why Toucannon's so good, and then we have Delmise to get away those hazards. I think what I'm going to do is Roost up here, and then go hard into two. No, I'll Roost up here, and then this next turn, and then I'll go into Delmise and spin. Beautiful. And this thing kind of hardballs Keldeo unless it has Icy Wind, so that would have always been cool. Tangrowth, are you Rocky Helmet? Yes, you are. There we go. But we get our rocks away, so that's always good. Part of me wants to just let this thing go down. But yeah, that's probably my best play, in all honesty. Toucannon is still just a really nice play because he doesn't have switch into that again. So he's going to Leech Seed. We'll just go for the Beak Blast regardless because I want Metagross gone, so I have guaranteed no more rocks. I need to get my rocks up as soon as possible though. I think when Kyurem comes out, that's when I'll bring in Piloswine and probably throw off a Toxic and get my rocks up. Alternatively, Tentacle is really low as well. Yeah, it's at 29%. So if I can get rocks up, then it'll make it pretty much, yeah, it's gone. Goodbye. So now he can't spin and he can't get rocks up. Kyurem's gonna come out and then that invites Piloswine out. Unless he's like Banded Outrage, beautiful. We do not take anything from that. I drafted Piloswine in something that's coming up, so I'm very excited to be able to use that. Piloswine's really, really nice. We can go into Delmise. I'm assuming he's Specs because that's just the most common set. So he will knock us out with a Scald or anything. He's sub Calm Mind. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna spam Earthquake. We actually take that and we're able to break his sub, so that's really nice. So that means he's not gonna be able to keep getting up subs. I was scared he was sub Calm Mind for a second. But I just don't see that being that common. But this team is breaking down the other team really well. And it's funny because this is a team full of, not gimmicks necessarily, but like I was using Toucannon just because like I want to use Toucannon, and it's actually really, really nice on this team. And Talonflame is still putting in work. Delmise is just really, really nice pivot. It hits hard as crap and it can get rid of hazards. You can't ask for more than that. Really nice typing for that. Conkeldurr, you know, Conkeldurr's always been really good. Sharpedo's a late game sweeper. Piloswine's a really nice pivot. So I think what we can do now is just bring in our old buddy Talonflame. He'll probably stack his Metagross, so what I want to do is just U-turn here. Even if he does choose to stay in, I think I'm just going to go into probably Conkeldurr. Nice. So I think what he's going to do now is bring in Keldeo and get a sub up on my U-turn because I'm locked into it. So he actually chooses to bring in Kyurem, so I guess he's going to probably be Scarfed or something because he wouldn't really bring this in if he weren't. I can still just go hard into Piloswine because I want to keep this just in case Keldeo or Tangrowth become too big of a problem. That did a lot, so he's probably banded. I'm just going to fire off a Toxic now. No reason to do anything otherwise. Because I'm pretty sure Tangrowth would be his switch in here. He saw that I have Stealth Rock, so he's probably assuming I have either Icicle Crash or Toxic. So we don't take that as well as I'd like us to. If Piloswine's taking that much from this, then Toucan is definitely going to be taking a lot. I'll just go for an Ice Shard just to get a little bit more chip damage off. I really should have kept this for the Salamence because that can still be a huge threat late game. But we can bring in our Talonflame now. I actually might have screwed up a lot by doing that. And I'm just going to go for a Brave Bird and knock this man out. And I'm pretty sure Brave Bird can pretty much clean up the game if he's DD. If he's Scarfment, then that's a big problem. And just because of the way he brought it in and the fact that he's not Intimidate leads me to believe that he is indeed Scarfment. So what I'm going to do, I guess Outrage is coming my way. Let's go Conkeldurr. So he goes for the Dragon Claw. That does not do anything to me. Good lord. I'm just going to go for a Poison Jab because it hits everything pretty nicely. Tangrowth is going to, you know, capitalize on the Rocky Helmet there. But he's going to be at 50% next time he comes in. Keldeo, beautiful. This is like best case scenario for me because I really needed damage off on this. And he can't set up subs and he's not going to do too much. And I can just go for the Drain Punch. That's not doing anything. And we get all this health back and knock him out. Max attack, Iron Fist, Drain Punch. Tangrowth is going to come out. Not even worried about it. He's probably just going to Leech Seed, so I'm going to Poison Jab first. That did a lot of damage. I might just let this go down. She's going to Sleep Powder. We can go into 2 Cannon and he's probably going to just Leech Seed us. That's fine. And I'll go for the Beat Blast. He goes for the knockoff and lets us burn him. And this actually might take him out. Nope, not quite, but still. That's really good damage. And we can always Roost up. Let's just go for a Return. I know it'll knock him out. Beautiful. So now if he's locked into it, so we're just going to let this go down, I guess. Beautiful. See, that is... Toucannon is so cool because the charge up, it has priority, so he'll get burnt no matter what. And we're able to just pull back this win. Even if he goes for Outrage, he cannot win. I mean, I don't know if the burn will let me live this, actually. I may have choked. But still, I can always just outspeed him with Sharpedo once I Mega Evolve. That is so cool. We lived Outrage and we're able to get off this nice fat Brave Bird, and that is going to be GG. So I actually like this team, and I'm actually going to ladder up a lot more with it because it is working really, really nicely, and I didn't expect it to. So if you guys want the team, just, you know, leave a comment. I'll leave a placement or something in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm fluctuating between like 221 and 219 subs, but we got a lot of growth, but it's kind of stagnating. I know I haven't been uploading, like I said, but that will be changing soon. So please, if you guys like this, share it with your friends. Like, just all the promotion. I'm really liking all the support I'm getting. So yeah. You guys have a great day. Sorry I said and like so many times. Bye.